Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm the skachick rep, so that's the Student Kitesurf Association, and we're here for the first ever chick event. We've got 30 girls only, and they're all here from complete beginners to almost experts hoping to progress. We've got instructors and we've got Gemma Grobbler, pro flexi rider, here to help them progress as well. The main focus and the difference from the last time the SKA was up and running is that we're aiming to target the events to smaller groups. We think that this is probably better in the way that you get more kite surfing done. It's on a more personal level. We can control things like safety a lot better, and it just means that we've got a more personal relationships with each of the universities, and we can help them on a smaller scale. Things like Aussie Kiss were a massive success. We got so many universities together, so many students, and they were brilliant weekends. But as well as the awesome side to it as well as the awesome party side to it, the kiting that was done, people didn't progress as much as we would have hoped to. So we're scaling these events to more individual groups like the chicks, because there weren't any specific events before, and I think it's more tailored to those groups that really need the tuition. Just girls, really important question. Not only because I am one and I think girls should rule the world, haha. I learnt to kite surf with all guys, and as great as it was, sorry guys, I think it's really nice to have girly time, and it's really nice to learn with people who've got a similar frame of mind to you and they enjoy the same things. You know, you can't moan about your hair getting all messy and curly and frizzy in front of guys. There's just important things that girls think about, and I think from a pressure point of view, although the guys don't mean to do it, they're very competitive and they really want to get out there, and even though the girls want to do that, they want to do it in a softer tone, and I think it's really important to tailor things towards those specific needs for girls. Just things like getting the right size harnesses that fit, kites that feel good for girls, and just getting a really good positive message across about the fact that we tailor everything to everybody. Yeah, I think the main focus of this event is encouragement rather than attempting to compete with anybody. I think the attitude generally in kiting with girls is that it's such a small world that it sometimes can get a bit pressured between girls, and I think it's really difficult when there are so few of us that do kite surf and that really enjoy encouraging each other to do so. It's really important to get those people together and make it a main focus of the weekend, to encourage people to progress rather than let's get out there and let's nail this trick. I think that's important, and if you want to compete, it's still important to encourage each other, and you learn better in groups, you learn better if you bounce things off people, and I think girls work really well if they encourage together and stick together as a group.
It's amazing. There's such a different spirit on the beach with all girls, because you've got guys are always shouting at each other, and girls, they listen to you and they try and comprehend what you're saying. It's a nice atmosphere. I really like girls. It's really good to see them on the water as well, and lots of them.
I've had a lot of support from the industry. It's been quite tough to start that support because the SK is so new and people don't really understand what its aims are just yet, but hopefully with events like this we can show them what we're aiming for. So FlexiFall is the main sponsor of the Student Kitesurfing Association. We have massive lot of thanks to them. They have supplied over 20 kites for us today, as well as boards, and just a lot of just general motivation in the way we've got flags up everywhere. We've just kind of taken over the beach today. So FlexiFall are our main sponsor. We've got Fun Sports, who's the local kite shop of Caroline. They're helping us out today with instructors, and of course Gemma Grobbler, flexi rider herself. She's one of the main female attributes to kite surfing. So important just to get a few really good pictures of what the SK is all about, get the message across that we're here and we are starting up again. We're doing things slightly differently, but we're starting from scratch again. It's really important to get the media side of things big up and going. Ian from Xpix has just been awesome. He's really supported the SKA right back from the Student Nationals in February. He's just got stuck in. He doesn't care about the student banter. He just gets on with it. It's brilliant. And he supplies all manners of media. You just mention his name and people know that you've got a really good sponsor on board, and and they really know what they're doing, and it's really important that we've got somebody that's so well known in the industry.
Hi, my name's Rajal, and I'm part of the Student Kitesurfing Association, and I've come down this weekend to join in with a clinic with Gemma. She's just been showing us some tips and how to improve our riding. It's been really well today. Gemma's given us loads of tips and we've been up and riding, going both ways and just trying to stay upwind. The conditions have been quite difficult because, as you can see, it's pouring down with rain and we've had to keep on stopping and starting, but apart from that it's been really good.
Okay, so we had an SKA event, women's only. There was about 30 women here. We had a variety of abilities from beginner, intermediate up to advanced, really advanced, wanting to race to blind. So we got them on the beach flying foil kites, had them in the water a little bit with some LEIs, just getting out on the beach, having a good time basically. Just talking to Ben Todd today, so hopefully, we're going to get another women's event. Whether it's a student event or not, that doesn't really matter. We just want to get more girls in the water. It's more about having fun than being the best on the beach. I think that's the main thing, really.
It's such a brilliant day. It's been really nice to see all the girls progressing, getting up, smiles on faces. It's been brilliant, despite the lovely summer weather we're having.
Okay. Whilst you just stood here, is this the first time you've been kiting?
Yeah.
And what do you think of it?
It's good fun. I want to be able to go on the water though. And obviously be able to fly the kite would be good as well. But yeah, it's good fun. I like it.
Yeah, you come again?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Definitely.
Okay.
Amanda?
Okay, and first time you've been kiting?
Yes.
And what do you think of it?
Yeah, it's really cool. Really brilliant.
Okay. Will you come again one of these weekends?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe a weekend a bit closer to Plymouth because it is a bit of a haul.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's really cool.
Cheers.
I'm not South Africa now. No, I'm going back to South Africa in a few weeks' time. I'm having a knee operation and then going back for rehab in the sun. So I'm not going to sit here in the winter while it rains like this. It's not good.
Okay.
Tonight is Fright Night at Hendra Hall, and it's basically a big barn in the Welsh Mountains with little rooms everywhere, and every room is different music. We've got techno, minimal techno, reggae, D&D, dubstep, a bit of psytrance. Everyone's got to get dressed up, masquerade ball with a big ball, and everyone's just got to get out there and go crazy tonight, man. I like my parties.
Okay.